Hello there, Aries. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your full moon in Cancer reading for the end of December 2020. We are wrapping up our year of 2020 with a beautiful full moon in Cancer. I honestly think it is one of the most magical full moons of the year because Cancer is naturally ruled by the moon, and so when the moon is in Cancer, it shines a little brighter, it feels a little stronger, and it is very, very strongly aspected. So Aries, this is going to be all about those lunar influences, how they may play out in your life. We're going to be looking at a past, present, future layout that's going to show the last lunar cycle that was in Gemini, the current energy you're feeling under the auspices of the full moon in Cancer, and the next 30 days cycle or so, because this will go from full moon to full moon cycle. So Aries, as always, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with every single one of you out there, so please do take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. This will mostly correspond with Aries Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, but if this does not resonate, please do check the placements of your natal chart. You will get more messages by knowing the other placements of your personal planets. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my sessions, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all those links and information are down below in the description box. And while you're thinking about it, please do reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. So let's get going, Aries. This particular full moon in Cancer is going to highlight, of course, your universal fourth house of Cancer, because that is the way your universal astrology is laid out. So this is absolutely a full moon that's going to connect you with home, family, soul origin kind of feelings. You may be dealing with some past life nostalgia, some real-time nostalgia in this life particularly, and so it may be a time when you feel very soft, very sensitive, very sentimental. I always want to point out as well that Cancer is in a square aspect to you, Aries, so don't be surprised if this full moon feels a little more pressure, a little more friction around your emotional life. You may feel a lot of feelings and emotions coming up to the surface, and this full moon does arrive at, let's see, I think it's 10, I have my time written down, 10:28 p.m. I believe, somewhere around 10 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday the 29th. So that is when that will be at its full apex. So let's get into what you've got coming up, Aries. Let's check it out. We're going to do some lunar decks and then dig into the tarot. Dear angels, guardians, guides, let's see what we have for our full moon in Cancer for our beautiful Aries out there. Thank you so much for your guidance and support. Thank you. Ooh, I feel a lot of this. Yes. Oh, I like it. Okay, so Aries, we are starting out your reading this last 30-day lunar cycle that we were in. That would have been from the Gemini full moon at the end of November. That is bringing through that full moon energy of Pisces. So it has been a very strong spiritual awakening, and you have been doing a lot of work to balance your intuition and spirituality with your logic and practical side. So Aries, don't be surprised if you feel like you've been doing a little bit of a balancing act. Interestingly enough, our last full moon was in Gemini. The cards you're pulling associated with it for your personal energy is the full moon in Pisces. Both of those are a dual sign, so it really does deal with those two sides of ourself. Sometimes it, gets into doing a lot of shadow work or really working to heal the subconscious as well. So let's highlight and clarify that with our Queen of the Moon Oracle. Yes, and this would put you in a position of doing a lot of assessment, reevaluation, looking at things from all different sides. So I would say, yes, this last 30 days, there's been a lot of personal reevaluation, a lot of assessment, and as a result, I believe a lot of growth has been part of your process as well, Aries. right in the center, I really love to see this, of course, we have the card of the blue moon with nothing is impossible. So, or believe in the impossible, that both apply. Nothing is impossible and believe in the impossible. This is definitely expect the unexpected, those once in a blue moon kind of feelings. The last blue moon that we had was on October 31st, so there may have been something kind of momentous on or around that date that has kind of followed through to this current present energy, because this is what you are pulling in for the full moon in Cancer. So there may be some, interesting turns of, fortune or fate that come in around this full moon popping up at the end of this year here. Wow. Okay, Aries, I'm saying this full moon in Cancer is bringing about some very powerful change in your life. We have that thunder moon coming up in here. And so that is the energy of change. That is a very electric energy. I always feel a lot of Aquarian energy with this particular card, I've got to say, because of the lightning, because of the, revolutionary feeling of it, the radical, growth and movement. And of course, the unexpected coming into your life. We did just go into Saturn and Jupiter in the sign of Aquarius, and so it doesn't surprise me that there is a lot of that kind of electric, very, it really breaks you out of your stagnation. That kind of energy does that. So I would say that this full moon in Cancer is powerful for you. It's bringing through a lot of unexpected change, growth, dynamics. It's like that thunder and lightning sort of feeling, which sometimes can feel a little intimidating, a little overwhelming, but it's also very freeing and very liberating. There's something that really sets you free around this full moon in Cancer. Right on our outcome, the next 30-day cycle after this full moon, be bold and make the first move. I love that this is the cardinal moon. So Aries, you are a cardinal sign. You are one of the leadership-oriented signs, the first of the zodiac. And so this is really saying, on the heels of this full moon in Cancer, as it unfolds over this next 30-day cycle or so, it is time to not hold back. It is time to be courageous. It's time to be free and take action. You are an action sign, Aries, so don't be afraid. If you've got someone you want to talk to, go ahead and talk to them. If you've got a job that you've been wanting to get, go ahead and fill out that application. It's really about taking that initiative step. And look at this, yes! With the new beginnings, oh my goodness, this is beautiful with the new moon. And of course, yes, the new moon energy will follow about 2 weeks after our full moon. So that will be the new moon in Capricorn, another cardinal sign. I would say this full moon cycle is very, very opportunistic for you, Aries, with a lot of old things coming to an end, reassessing the endings, reassessing, what you've been through, looking at it and going through to the future. So let's dig into some tarot messages on top of this. We're just going to go in the same columns, past, present, future, around these lunar cycles. This is already very exciting for you, though. Oh my goodness, Aries, this is a powerful, powerful reading. So for this last cycle that we have completed, look on top of that with the Pisces moon, the reassessing card, we have got the Hermit. So definitely you have been on, maybe that journey of the soul, maybe even a long dark night of the soul, right? But doing a lot of inner healing, a lot of personal growth. That's definitely what I do feel around this energy over this last lunar cycle. It's really about the subconscious energies and really looking to find your own personal truth at the end of this journey, Aries. Look at that with the King of Cups. So to me, yeah, again, you know, lining up with that Cancer energy of that Cancer full moon card, we've got a lot of personal healing. I say the King of Cups to me is one of those cards that is all about heart healing. Healing your self-esteem, healing your confidence, healing the heart chakra center. And so to me, oh wow, it could not be a nicer card to pull getting ready for a Cancer full moon, because the King of Cups is to me the Cancer King. Yeah, he's all about that sign, all about making good decisions from a big, big healed place, from a good emotional center. Right in the center, not to be outdone, we have the blue moon, the thunder moon, and on top of it we have the Judgment card. That is what's coming in with this full moon in Cancer for you, Aries. So this to me is the resurrection, the renewal. There is so much old dust and old debris getting shaken away, and you are ready for a rebirth. And look at this. I mean, you cannot get stronger than this, Aries. Your own card came out, our Tower on top of Judgment. That is our Mars card. That is absolutely about taking action, getting rid of the old scaffolding, the old foundations that were cracked and worn out and not supportive anymore. So to me, this is a clean slate kind of feeling. You're really washing away the old debris, but miracles are coming in. Unexpected divine intervention is coming in, and just a whole new rebirthing process for you. I love this reading. It's so concise. Into the next 30-day cycle, look at that. On top of our cardinal sign, make the first move, new beginnings. 8 of Cups, Aries. So you are definitely walking away from anything that is not emotionally or spiritually fulfilling. You are walking into, of course, you know, some card decks will show them walking into the sunrise. I like that this one's walking into the light of the full moon, for this is a full moon reading. But Aries, I just see you taking the steps that you need to take to go towards a very fulfilling future, a much happier beginning. And you're starting that process as we go through this next 30 days. Look at that. Yes. And the Magician, you are creating a brand new reality as you head into the future, away from the things that have limited you on that emotional level. So let's get an affirmation card. Beautiful reading, Aries. I love this one for you. Oh, and we have the key word here of Gaia. Connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. So definitely, Aries, I feel so much time of change coming up around this. And for you, you're coming from a place where you have done a lot of work on your heart, a lot of healing energy. And now you're coming into a place of resurrection, shaking off the old, bringing in the new as we head into our new year. All those new beginnings coming in. I am excited to see what happens for you in your life. Let me know in the comments below how it's going for you. Aries, I will see you all again very soon. Take care.